Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us for your 21Alive Plus Fastcast. Let's begin, as always, with a quick check of your first alert weather forecast. Sorry, we can't take a peek outside. That's like my favorite part of the whole Fastcast is seeing the sunrise. But
not the weather forecast, Jessica?
I've already heard it about 16 times today, Liz.
That is true, and I've told it about 16 times.
I feel like I could recite everything you say.
Let's
take
make
it away.
17. Here we go. For the next few days, temperatures will slowly go back down. Today and tomorrow, the 50s and 60s expected. Looking pretty good for your plans today, but we're back to the 30s and 40s by Sunday into Monday. That's the much colder air that we've been giving you the first alert to since Monday. So here's the look at extended future tracks Saturday to kick off the weekend. Not too bad during the day. Rain comes in at night, and that could mix in with a few snowflakes going into early Sunday. Although with this weather system that's mixed, I'm really not expecting any snow to stick. It would be more so some flakes that are melting as they're falling. The bigger thing would be if we could get some lake effect snow going behind it, which looks to be the case late Sunday into early Monday as temperatures are down in the mid-20s. That's where we could see perhaps a few snowflakes stick in some spots, but right now it's just too early for us to go into exact details on that. Over the course of the next day or two, we start to get into more of our high-resolution data, and that's when we can really pinpoint things. Out the door right now, we do have a little bit of isolated fog, especially for our northern communities. Steuben County right now, about 1/10 of a mile visibility, under a mile in Kendallville, and dropping to about a mile or two in Auburn at the moment. It's a cold start to the day. We have the 30s, 31 below freezing right now in Fort Wayne, 30 in Garrett, 31 right now in Angola. Over the course of the morning hours, we'll slowly start to warm our way up. Your high today getting up to 58 degrees. Sunshine to start us off, and then some cloud cover arriving later on, Jess.
Okay, Liz, not too bad. 58, sunny.
Yeah.
And the wind's dying down.
Yeah, it's a good Thursday.
Yes, it is, Liz. Thanks so much. We just have a couple of news stories we want to update you on this morning. Starting in Garrett, as we're learning, the police chief, Gerald Klein, is set to resign. That announcement was made Tuesday night at their city council meeting, and the mayor said it's in relation to a loss of confidence after a years-long investigation into the department alleging misconduct. Now, we're told his last day is going to be this Sunday, and a new chief will be introduced here soon. And back here in Fort Wayne, a storage facility is left with heavy damage after a fire late last night. This was initially called in as a brush fire in the woods off of Broadway, but firefighters say they saw smoke coming from the BTE storage building. Now, it's worth noting that there was actually another fire there in June of last year. Crews battled those flames. It overtook several storage units, we're told. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but they still are investigating what caused that fire. Now on to SNAP funding here in the Hoosier State. Oh, it looks like I put the wrong video in there, unfortunately. Let's just come back to me because that is of City Council. But we do want to give you the quick update on the SNAP funding here in the Hoosier State. If you do receive SNAP benefits, we are learning that those are going to be delayed by 1 week now, and they are going to come in at a reduced rate. The Indiana Family and Social Services Administration says new guidance from the USDA means each household's benefits will be recalculated using a revised formula. That's because the maximum allotment has been reduced to 50%. So again, if you're waiting for your SNAP benefits to come in, you're going to have to wait a week or so, and those are going to come in at a reduced rate. But that's all we have for this morning. Sorry about that little issue with the video. There we go on the sunrise this morning. Thank you, Liz, for pulling that up. See, we do have a sunrise on the Thursday morning. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be back again tomorrow.